Hello everybody, welcome back to... We're gonna be placing some cards on a table! Oh boy, are you ready? Because it's time. Whoa, look at that one. Jeez, see, that's exactly where that was supposed to go. Perfect, okay, the H card is next. Let's see, where was the H card originally? It's like doing a little puzzle, isn't it just great, you know? Looks like right there. Yes, now the E card. E. Let's see, where was this E card originally? Looks like right there. Perfect match. Next up is a T card. Let's see, where was the T card originally? Looks like right there. Yes. Great, that fits right in there. Now the N card. Let's see, where was the N card originally? Well, looks like right over here. I'm still not seeing it. I don't know if I'm supposed to be seeing anything right now. There, that looks good. Now O. Let's see, where was the O card originally? I wonder how this part of the game was handled in the Japanese version, because, I mean, it wouldn't have been letters, right? I mean, it would have been something else, I would think. Alright, right there. Nice, almost done now. The last card is 4. Owen 4TH? Yeah, I don't see anything here. The 4 obviously would be right here anyway, but yeah, I don't see anything though. So the message wet number 4 was originally supposed to say Owen 4th. And the original messages are clue to the identity of the true culprit. What? That indignant look on Prosecutor Sad Monk's face is positively priceless. This is absurd. So I was originally 0-4th? It wasn't wet number 4? Maybe the lawyer's smarter than we thought! Order! Order in the court! Well, I never would have imagined that there was more to these cards than meets the eye. Karuta cards updated in the court record. So now that that's settled, what does this 0-4th mean? Wait, am I? Who else do you suppose is to provide an explanation? Of course it's you. But I hadn't thought that far ahead yet. Change the cards around all you like, but if you cannot explain what the message means, then it is as worthless as you are defense. But it's still... There's still some validity to that, though. Also, no! Because auto-advancing. There's still a bunch of validity to that, though. They were rearranged to spell that after he was murdered. So... what does that mean, exactly? Of course it means that someone was trying to frame it on him. And so the spring chick that fancies itself a graceful swan is brought back down to earth. I have to do something, but what? Still your thoughts for a second. There's a perfectly good witness to question over there. Oh, right, that's a good idea. Come on, Athena, get a hold of yourself. Wendo, does the phrase 0-4th mean anything to you? No, there's no one named Owen in the Tornado family or our circle of friends. Go ahead, ask anybody you like. You can't be serious! Having rummaged through your empty mind, I see you have as expected turned up nothing. Silence! I'm afraid I have no idea who the devil this Owen Forth is either. But the fact remains that the cards were rearranged to pin the blame on Mr. Wet. That in itself proves that the defendant isn't the real culprit. Prosecutor Blackwell's right! Besides, the important question here is not who does the message point to, but rather, who rearranged the cards? Why didn't you point that out earlier if you already knew? Sorry. In any case, there were two opportunities for someone to rearrange the cards. The first was when Mr. Wet entered the dressing room. And the second was when Endo discovered the body. Are you accusing me of rearranging the cards? Me, who came to testify out of the goodness of my heart? Well, you didn't exactly come running out screaming straight away, did you? Even a mere 2 to 3 minutes is more than enough time to get up to some devilry. So what exactly were you doing in there, Uendo? Sip, sip. Put down the tea and spit out your answers. You know what? I'm gonna get some water just so I can have that ready in case he sips some more. Mr. Prosecutor, what's the guy supposed to do at a time like this? Silence is more precious than diamonds, witness. Therefore, you need only stay silent. Defense is devious. They are waiting for you to make a slip of the tongue. Oh, I see. So that's what they're after, is it? In that case, Your Honor, I've decided not to say another word. Very good. After all, your right to remain silent is protected by law. Well, Prosecutor Blackwell, any other brilliant ideas you'd like to share? Did you hear that, Psych Stono? A Rakugo artist who's afraid to speak. Who's ever heard of such a thing? Are you trying to taunt him into talking? Such a petty trick will never work. That's right, I'm not going to fall for it. I'm only asking to hear your story. Besides, is it not your job to tell your tales if there is an audience to listen? Even so, I have the right to refuse to answer. The more you keep quiet, the more we want you to talk. That's simply human nature. Isn't that right, people of the gallery? Whoa. Wait, is he sitting? I just assumed that he was standing this whole time. Even with this wonderful audience in front of you, you will still refuse to talk? If so, then perhaps you chose the wrong line of work, my friend. Are you saying I should quit? Because I'm not afraid to speak my mind, I'll have you know. Oh no, never mind what I just said. It is scary to talk, it's absolutely terrifying. But no, as a Rakugo artist, I must talk. If I don't, how can I ever show my face on stage again? Your Honor, I'm ready to testify. He did it! He managed to convince Uendo with his power suggestion technique. Oh yeah. Bully for you, Uendo. That's as a real Rakugo artist should be. Alright. If the witness wishes to testify, then by all means, please do. To be turned off by such an obvious ploy. What a man of weak spirit. Oh no. Yeah, you can also see when it zooms out like that too that he's clearly not standing up. In the dressing room. After my performance, I went to visit Shisho. I called to him out from outside the room, but he didn't reply. When I entered the dressing room, I saw Shisho slumped over on the table, motionless. From what I can tell, there do not appear to be any inconsistencies in the testimony. Of course there aren't any, because I'm not trying to hide anything. Prosecutor Sadmati's right. I don't see anything inconsistent either. But I did pick up on some faint discord in Uendo's heart. Jeez, I totally didn't see that coming at all. Ponder all you would like, defense, but it is pointless. Your Honor, I believe there is no need for further deliberation. I disagree, Your Honor. I detect a discord in the voice of the witness's heart. That's a clear indication that a window is facing some sort of inner turmoil. Are you saying what I think you're saying, Miss Sykes? Yes, Your Honor. The defense would like to conduct a quick therapy session on the witness. That's kind of weird. Usually they don't go straight to that. Usually you gotta, press him a bit, or get to the end of the testimony, or both, to be able to get to that point, but that was not the case here. Objection. Window, there is no need for you to submit to this so-called therapy. It's fine by me. I had nothing to hide, bring it on. Impetuous fool! Why will you not listen to the guidance of this humble servant of the Holy Mother? If the witness wishes to proceed, I see no problem, prosecutor. In one ear and out the other. It seems this performer has no need for your so-called guidance, prosecutor sad monk. Just know this, Uendo. Your folly will surely earn you divine retribution. Thanks, Simon. I'm going to make the most of this opportunity you created for me. Heh. Just keep your wits about you. I will. Uendo, could you tell us again about what happened in the dressing room? Please do tell us more. Whoa, 5,100%! After my performance, I went to visit Shisho. I called to him from outside the room, but he didn't reply. When I entered the dressing room, I saw Shisho slumped over the table, motionless. I didn't really notice any unexpected emotions in that testimony. But it isn't always a question of the presence of an emotion response, but the absence. You know, you're right. It's not always the emotions I do see. Sometimes it's a matter of what I don't, but would expect to see. I better carefully compare Uendo's statements to his emotions again. After my performance, I went to visit Shisho. Called to him from outside the room, but he didn't reply. I could see either surprise being the thing here, excuse me, or surprise being the thing here. So I think I'm gonna go for, how do I pinpoint? Oh, like that. I would say no surprise at all. Right? Yeah. Easy. Uendo, I'm noticing something strange with these emotions. Something stranger than cheesy toe skin, you say? No, something strange with these emotions. How could you have heard something stranger with cheesy toe skin? What? I don't know, maybe that's what? Me who's got some cheese in my ears. Did he will the floor to open up and swallow his cushions out of shame for the bad joke? The point I'm trying to make is that I noticed something unexpected in your emotions. Now stop hiding and come out where we can see you. Bailiff, please bring the witness a few replacement cushions. Where does cushions go? Whoa. Okay. Well, I guess if I didn't notice that before, I would have noticed it for sure right now anyway. So what was this unexpected thing you noticed? Oh, come on. His Honor said a few cushions, not a dozen. I know we've all had a good laugh. Please continue, Miss Sykes. Who's laughing? Ah, focus, Athena. Don't let yourself get rattled. When you entered the room and saw your master slumped motionless over the table, you weren't the least bit shocked, you may know. Don't you think that's a little odd? Is it, though? The lack of surprise means you were prepared for what you saw. And I think I know why. The reason Uendo wasn't shaken when he saw his master's dead body is because he was zoned out. He was entering his guts. He knew about his master's death? What else would it be? I mean, honestly. Uendo, I think maybe the reason you weren't shaken was because you already knew that you would find your master dead. Pfft, nice. Even had a sound effect for it, too. What? What kind of thing is that to say? You've got it all wrong. Oh, right. I just remembered something. I thought Shisho was just sleeping when I first saw him. Hee hee. Uh-huh. Noise level 50%. You thought he was sleeping? Sounds plausible, but... What made you think he was asleep? Well, he had his head and arms up on the table as if he was taking a nap. Oh, and one other thing. There was that note, too. A note? What note? Oh, he must be talking about this. Resting, do not disturb. It's a camel. 2 camels. Appears to have been written by the victim. Allow me to read it. Resting, do not disturb. Yes, that's the note I saw. After reading that, who wouldn't think Shisho was napping? That is a pretty reasonable assumption. You've got to be kidding me. Taifu's note added to the court record. Excuse me. And it says, a note thought to have been written by the victim before his death. Whoa. Honestly, don't even really need to zoom it out. You can just see it on the small picture, too. That's right, I saw this note, so that's why I thought Shisho was asleep. I want to change my testimony to include that statement. Alright, I'll write an update. Sounds good to me, anyway. Okay, went to visit Shisho. I called to him from outside the room, but he didn't reply. Info update. When I opened the door, I thought he was sleeping. But something seemed off, so I rushed over to him. I was shocked to find him dead. I couldn't believe my eyes. Why were you angry? Hello? Way to make it obvious, jeez. Uendo, I noticed something funny in your emotions again. Funny, you say? Guess an entertainer of my caliber can make people laugh even with my emotions. I like how her screen is red. I didn't mean that kind of funny. Quite the opposite, actually. Oh, wait. It's just because she was mad. When you entered the dressing room, I see you suddenly felt anger. What I want to know is, what made you feel angry all of a sudden? What? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Now I remember. As I was going in, I whacked my little piggy on something. I was annoyed at my own clumsiness. Hee hee. Wait, you mean you stubbed your pinky toe? Just a little bump on my little piggy. No, big deal. It's embarrassing, really. Sounds more like he's hiding something. I better dig a bit deeper. No need to be embarrassed, Uendo. But I'm afraid it's something we need to look into. I don't really see anything you could have stubbed your toe on. In the area around the dressing room door in this picture. Maybe there was something there at the time. Uendo, what exactly did you stub your toe on? What an irrelevant question. You dishonor the soul of the victim with these unnecessary delays. You tell her. Really, who doesn't stub their toe every once in a while? You really gotta fuss over every small detail like this. Well, the thing is... ... Even the most subtle of fluctuations in a person's psyche can clue us in to the truth. That's why it's important to get to the bottom of this question. Plus, if I back down now, who knows what new insult Simon will hurl my way. Is there really no trace of left of what Uendo stubbed his toe on by the door? Wonder what might have been there then, but is not there now. What might have been there then, but not anymore? This? I'm not seeing anything else that would have been there, honestly. It's not that? What is it then? You wouldn't know. Is this what you stub your toe on? Oh, I could never stub my toe on that. That would really be starting things out on the wrong foot, right, Mr. Golden Ager? Golden Ager, don't you dare send me off to the retirement home yet, sonny! Anyway, I hope Miss Sykes didn't stub her toes on her teeth as her foot entered her mouth. That's so dumb. No defense, so you ready to let it go and move on now? Of course not! What do you want to stub this little toe on? It's a vitally important question, I think. Is there really no trace left from what Uendo stubbed his toe on by the door? Wonder where it might have been there that isn't there now. Oh, the table itself? I am noticing some... Do I select that or the table itself? Is it really not... Did you stub your toe on this table? Wait a minute. Well, it does appear that something hit the table and moved it. The window said he stubbed his toe as he was entering the dressing room. Yeah, and that table looks pretty far from the door. Could what bumped in the table also be a clue as to what Uendo stubbed his toe on? Careless answers will only hurt us here, so think carefully before you speak again. Right! Well, wonder where it might have been there that isn't there now. So that didn't give me a penalty, at least. But what, though? What the heck is this? I don't even know what that even is. What can it be, though? Oh! I don't see what the answer could be. There's no trace of anything left anywhere. Why are one of the plugs unplugged? I don't see why that would be a thing either, honestly. I feel like this is just a case of I gotta try everything. I'm probably gonna end up gaming overing on this. Maybe I can get a consultation, maybe get some kind of hint, but I don't see what it could be, though. The bottle, maybe? Oh boy, this is dumb. I don't even know anymore. No, I'm not ready to move it on, blah blah blah, let it go, move it on, blah 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 blah. Can I have some kind of consultation, please? I don't want to have to get like 3 strikes in the same freaking thing here. How about the pot? Nope. I don't know. I literally got no idea right now. Nothing stands out. Except the table, and, well, the table obviously wasn't the answer. I'm not gonna get any consultation either, huh? I don't really know at all. I don't know what it could be. This thing? No, that's not it either. Okay, I got no idea, man. I got literally no idea. That's enough. I see no need to further prolong this trial. Defense's case is insufficient to overturn the prosecution's claims. This court finds the defendant Bucky Wet guilty. Yay! This is stupid. This is really stupid. Is it obvious? I really don't find it obvious at all. Not a single thing. It'd be nice if we get some consultation for this. What's this? You mean that's it right there? But I don't know what the heck that even is. That looks like a piece of paper. You can't stub your freaking toe on a piece of paper. Oh, you're kidding me. That's not, there's no way. There's no way he stubbed his toe on a piece of paper. Please take a good look at the photo of this crime scene. Okay. Do you see it? It's a long track that goes... What? It wasn't that! Bleh! But how is that? I don't understand how that's evidence of him stubbing his toe, though. Long track goes from the door all the way across the room? Now that you mention it, I do see traces of something getting dragged. And the drag mark ends there at the TV. Implies the TV was originally by the door. Really? I'm convinced that this TV is the object the witness stubbed his toe on. Well, Uendo, how about it? Yes, you're right. It was the TV. Really? There, the noise level dropped again. Yes, I stubbed my pinky toe on the TV. But what of it? Why is this so important to you? So the noise went down, but it hasn't completely disappeared yet. But he's still hiding something. Okay, then let's try this tactic instead. Excuse me. Uendo, why was the TV moved there? Shisho must have moved it so he could watch my routine. What a place to put it, right in the middle of the doorway like that. I didn't want to bump into it again, so I put it back where it belonged. Performances on stage can be viewed in the dressing room using that TV? That's right, it's a closed-circuit monitor that shows the stage. Crime scene report updated in the court record. Shows the victim of the crime scene. The victim's dying message is clearly visible in them. Includes additional info. Okay. I see! Still hate we got a guilty verdict on that. That's so stupid. Like, seriously? Like, I did notice it, but I didn't see how that was proof of a toe stubbing. Like, jeez, man. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, bleh and bleh. The TV can be used to monitor the stage from the dressing room. Okie dokie. Now what? I can't find anything else out of place. And I still haven't gotten the noise level down to 0 yet. Sorry, I'm still getting noise here, but I don't see anything else fishy. This is precisely why amateurs are such a bother. Sorry. I'm in no mood to play nursemaid here, but if that's what it takes to save the soba shop. Hoi, Uendo. Here's a curiosity for you. This table master tornado is slumped over. Looks like it was moved. Did you happen to bump into it while you were moving the TV back? Oh my, yes, you're right. The TV hit the table, and Shisho's body moved with a jolt. When I first realized that Shisho was dead. Oh, but how scared I was. I see, thank you. We're finally getting a more precise picture of how the body was discovered. But I wager you need to put the spurs to Uendo just a trifle longer. Right. I can't keep asking Simon to bail me out like this. It's time for me to regain my footing and really stand on my own. Uendo, what you said just now about discovering your master's death. Could you please describe all of that again for the court in detail? Alright. Before you do, just let me plug in the latest information. I never thought it was with the Shiso. Outside the room. Didn't reply. When I opened the door, I thought he was sleeping. Info update. Tried to enter the dressing room, but stubbed my toe on the TV. When I put the TV back in its normal spot, I realized that Shisho was dead. Info update. Seems slumped over that cluttered table. Sniff. Oh, Shisho. Why? Okay, so that gets bigger, but why? I would guess that the thing I'm supposed to question is why does the sadness not get bigger too? I'll go with that. No? I wonder if something just doesn't match. Then it's a surprise, I guess. Match, match. Ah, I see. Match as in manage to assert a thoughtful, calculated hypothesis. In other words, you are the something here that didn't match, correct? Appears you met your match. No worries. That was just one match. There's still the rest of the game to go. I mean, I guess it doesn't give me a strike anyway, which is good. Alright, surprise? I mean, That's odd. After the initial shock of finding the victim dead, you reacted with surprise again. What was that surprise you, Endo? Besides your master's death? What do you mean? What's more, you were even more surprised the second time than the first. What could have surprised you more than finding your late master? Search me? Your little thingy must have made a mistake.
Silence.
The girl is as sharp as a trout, to be sure. But her ability to hear people's emotions is absolute. Now get to remembering, you Endo. What was it that surprised you? That was a compliment, right? Well, Oh, he's level 100%? Okay. No, we pushed him too hard, and now he's mentally all over the place. His emotions are completely out of control. Out of control? Care to explain how that's relevant? You know, normally I listen for the hidden emotions in a witness's voice, right? And there I look for inconsistencies between their testimony and those emotions. But sometimes a person's feelings can run too high, making it hard to get proper readings. So that's how your Matrix program works. Fascinating. Ordinarily, it's just one emotion that runs out of control. There seems there's nothing ordinary about this time. Oh. After my performance, I went to visit Shisho. I called to him from outside the room, but he didn't reply. When I opened the door, I thought he was sleeping. I tried to enter the dressing room, but stubbed my toe on the TV. When I put the TV back in its normal spot, I realized that Shisho was dead. Seeing something over that cluttered table. Sniff, oh Shisho. And what are you supposed to do with this again? I knew it! What's got your knickers all in a bunch now? Endo has multiple emotions running out of control at the same time. I've never seen anything like this ever. How does one bring a situation like this back under control? I'll have to find the root cause of this tangled mess before I can treat him. I can identify what is causing this emotional rampage. I can touch probe to dive in further. I can point to what I think is root cause and touch probe again. This process, I can identify exactly what's causing Endo so much distress. And that will help bring his emotions back under control. In that case, let's get started, shall we? Alright, I can't guarantee success. It's definitely worth a shot. Time to look for the root cause of Endo's rampaging emotions. We shall see. So I gotta, what? Oh. Okay, so that's how we're gonna do this, huh? Filter him outside the room. Dressing room. Endo himself. I would say no to that. But he didn't reply. When I opened the door, I thought he was sleeping. table, Shiso. Okay, I would say no to that as well. I entered the dressing room but stubbed my toe on the TV. I mean, don't we already know it's the TV causing anger? I don't see what else it could really be. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. How about this one? Something on the table, maybe? Jam bun? The cards, maybe? It is the cards. I get it now. The cards are the root of it all. Don't try to deny it. You can't hide your feelings from me. The dying message that was left at the scene of the crime is what caused your distress. Wait. Oh yeah, the 4th. What is his, that doesn't really say anything in his profile, though, so I don't even know. The dying message was the cause of all those feelings. That means the phrase Owen the 4th must mean something to you. Nah. Yeah, 0%. Bye-bye. There, noise level 0, finally! The dying message consists of 2 words, Owen and 4th. But neither of these 2 words have anything to do with this witness. This topic warrants no further argument. Sure, there may not seem to be any direct connection between Uendo and the message. For now. But why don't you wait and decide what's necessary after you hear my theory? Heh. I trust you've hit upon something, Athena. Yup, and my theory is right. We can finally solve the case of Uendo and the mysterious Owen the 4th. Heh. Well, go on then. You can already tell this promises to be interesting. Now, please share your theory with the court, Miss Cykes. There was something puzzling to me about Uendo's out-of-control emotions just now. Namely that there were 3 distinct reactions present. I had never seen that before, and I wondered how it could be possible. Excuse me. Is there a conclusion to this meandering musing of yours? What are your horses? I'm getting there. So can a person flip between 3 distinct emotions of such intensity like a switch? In the end, I conclude that it just wasn't possible. Ha ha ha! So that's it, is it? A bit unconventional, but I'll grant that it's possible within the realm of psychology. Within the realm of psychology? I'm afraid I'll have to explain it for the old man up here on the bench. Your Honor, my theory is that Uendo is a robot, supernatural powers, has multiple personalities. Makes sense. So many distinct personas, it's clear to me that Uendo has dissociative identity disorder. What does that even mean? ... Your Honor, the defense would treat this trial as a child's jest. Multiple personality disorder. Preposterous proposition indeed. Would you not agree, witness? How did she know? How did she figure it out? See, he proves it for us right there. Boom. So preposterous. Pokunka! I can't believe it. I did it. I did it, Simon. I've read papers on it before. I think I'd see a case of it for myself. Blimey. Rakugo artists tell stories with different characters but as different personalities. Hey, you, lawyer girl. You got a problem with us, huh? No, no problem at all. This is all very hard to believe. But now we've established that the witness has multiple personalities. Could each of them please introduce themselves to this court? Uendo Tornado. I'm a Rakugo storyteller, as you know. Hello, everybody. Patches, the friendly jester here. Hee hee. Kisagawa. Courtesan. And is that all of you? Yes, that's all of us. So there are 3 personalities in total. Uendo, Patches, and Kisagawa, huh? Well, Simon, what do you think now? Now you're one lucky duck. Just be glad they were dense enough to help you out. Ah! Can't you just straight up say I did great for a change? Heh. You appear to be quite proud of your self-defense. But all you've done is infringe upon the privacy of the witness. I couldn't disagree more, prosecutor. Now that we know there are 3 personalities, a new way for us to interpret the meaning of a certain piece of evidence has arisen. A new interpretation. Ooh, now I'm very curious. What is this piece of evidence you were talking about, Miss Sykes? Knowing what we know about Uendo and his personalities, this makes perfect sense. What would that be indeed? Found in the victim's possession is the deed for the soba shop. The deed holder is Bucky Wet. Divination assignment received from Master Tornado showing commemorative. Huh. What? Huh? Oh, excuse me. Ticket to show. The letter was from the victim. The letter contained a simple greeting. When down on the show's program, Giru was to perform her balloon act. Nendo was to do his soba glutton routine. And finally, Master Tornado was to perform his time soba routine. Okay, nope. Master Tornado was confirmed alive at 4 p.m. Bucky Wet entered the room at 4:10, left 4:20. Uendo discovered the victim's body upon entering the room after Bucky left. Before Bucky came to the theater, Giru was outside feeding her dog a number of dumplings. Dog buried his leftovers in the yard. Does it make sense? I don't know. I do not know what she's talking about. I don't see anything here either. Maybe. The victim was making soba noodles from scratch in the dressing room. The room was covered in soba flour. There were 2 drink cans in the fridge. What would it be? What would it be? What would it be? I don't really know what it could be at all. Maybe this? Nope. Here, what do you have to say about this, Uendo? Wow, you were amazingly heedless, aren't you? Amazingly heedless? Why Patches? Was that a compliment? That's a weird... I've always thought that was a weird little thing she does randomly. Fool. Heedless means careless. In other words, you guessed wrong. Oh. A needless mistake by a heedless attorney. Please let me try again, Your Honor. Knowing what we know about Uendo and his personalities, this now makes perfect sense. This? Okay. That doesn't make sense to me still, but okay. The Karuta cards. That's right, Your Honor. Called the original dying message off at the scene. We didn't have a clue as to what Owen the Fourth could have possibly meant. But now with this new information about Uendo and his personalities, isn't it possible that Owen the Fourth actually means a secret fourth personality Uendo's? Personality named Owen? What? Pokunka! Uendo must have kept this associative identity disorder from us because he didn't want to be associated in any way with that dying message. No, that's not why. Kept a disorder secret for a different reason altogether. We've been taking advantage of our affliction to act out various Rakugo characters. If worked out well, our reputation as a Rakugo artist would be tarnished, as would the Tornado name. That's why we kept it a secret from everyone except members of the Tornado School. But really, there is no fourth personality. It's just the three of us here. Plausible enough sounding story. But it doesn't prove you didn't rearrange the cards, does it? But I will concede that it is highly likely that the witness rearranged the cards. Prosecutor Sadmati actually agreeing with us? However, it is not also possible that the accused killed Master Tornado. Uh-huh. And then left that message in order to frame the witness. And upon noticing the cards when he found the victim's body, Tornado rearranged them.
Silence.
A fantastic tale, but a tale nonetheless. No one outside the Tornado School knew about Unendo's multiple personalities. Unendo just finished saying so himself. Ah, that is true, but ultimately meaningless point. The witness was only in the dressing room for 2 to 3 minutes. That's far too little time to commit murder, wouldn't you say?
Objection.
And who's to say he couldn't have done it before his discovery?
Objection.
Ah, that spring-chick memory of yours. Have you already forgotten Prosecutor Blackwood's testimony? Simon's testimony? Oh! Giro escorted me to the dressing room. But we heard the sound of Rakugo being performed from within. Thinking the master was rehearsing, we decided to wait in the hall until he was done. That's right. Just a few moments before Uendo's entered the dressing room, Taifu Tornado was confirmed to still be alive. Ah! None! But only that, but Uendo was on stage until just before he discovered the body. Bulletproof alibi that I have already confirmed with several audience members. Oh no! I also heard that his Rakugo performance that day was a steaming pile of... Well, you get the picture. Yes, I'm afraid so. Really stunk up the stage, I did, hee. And yet I have a perfect alibi. Indeed, why not land the coup de grace on the defense by describing your alibi witness? Okie dokie, Smokey. Okie dokie, Smokey, huh? Witness testimony, Uendo's alibi. I was on stage until just moments before I went into the dressing room. The entire audience was my witness. But my performance was a huge bust, not a single soul laughed. I'll never be able to live down how terribly I bombed during that very important show. Uh-huh. Uendo was on the stage before we found the body, so we could not have committed the crime. It is time to let it all go, defense, and move on. Well, get this, Prosecutor Sadmati. The Wright Anything Agency never gives up. We fight to the very end. The bitter end. Feh. Allow me to say this once more. Let it go and move on. And allow me to say once more, I'm never giving up. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Never. Was there something before that? Let it go. And never! This is pointless. You should have taken advantage of this opportunity while you could, you foolish child. You worthless convictions. only serve to prolong the accused's suffering. If words will not sway you, then perhaps pain will. Just wrap completely around her. Oh no, anything but this! Huh. Yeah! Shouldn't San Madhi be held in contempt of court for doing stuff like that? Like, seriously. But then again, Franziska von Karma didn't get that treatment either. But still, though, Godot didn't get the coffee treatment either. I mean, he threw his coffee at Phoenix Wright, right? I mean, like, I'm not misremembering that, am I? So, I mean, yeah, I don't get it, man. What's the big idea, Prosecutor San Madhi? It's but a small dose of punishment for your misguided convictions. Are you now a bit more inclined to give up as instructed? As if! In that case, you must require another dose. Oh, nice. Not bloody likely. Nah. I don't give two flips about your beliefs. But if Cykes don't know where to submit to you here, I won't be able to eat a good soba anymore. That's right! For Mr. Wett's future and Prosecutor Blackwell's stomach. I will never give up! You will rue those wards' defense. Of that I can assure you. We'll see about that. Cross-examination. Uendo's alibi. I was on stage until just moments before I went into the dressing room. I don't know if I really believe that, but everyone, on the next exciting episode, we're going to go ahead and cross-examine him. We're going to see just what he's hiding from us this time around. Excuse me, is he really hiding a fourth personality? Or is it something else entirely? We'll see, we'll see. I mean, we've been cross-examining him for a little while anyway, but we're going to continue doing that more next episode. So until then, everyone, I'll see y'all later. Have a good one. Bye-bye! Hello, everyone. You've reached the end of this video, but before we go for the day, I'd just like to give a quick shout-out to the Tier 4 and 5 channel members, Phoenix Edgeworth, Acheron X2, Menthi, and Meister Papala. Thank you all for being awesome and supporting the channel. If you too would like to also get your name shouted out at the end of each video and live stream, shoutouts are available for all Tier 4 and 5 channel members. I hope you all have an awesome day. I'll see you all later.